Welcome back to the 1400s in Bohemia. I've decided to go hunting again today, as we did yesterday. And we're going to head basically back to the same location. Partly because we've got some bandits we need to take care of, / want to take care of. And partly because there is a little bit more forest around there which I haven't yet explored, and I want to have a little nosy about lots of St. John's wort here. We're going to head up to where the lumber camp is. And from there we'll go a bit further into the forest than we did last time. And we'll go to the left side of the road, which is the south side. Okay, here's the lumber camp coming up. Now last time we were down there basically. So I think this time we'll just go a bit further in. We'll take this fork in the road here to the left. Here looks like a reasonable place to dismount and leave the horse. I'll check the map just so we see where we are. Right, so we've got sort of all this forest area down here. We're going to have a look in. Bow out. Start walking. It's still fairly dark at the minute, so I may do some plant harvesting just while we're waiting for the light to come through the forest. Lots of this valerian stuff here. It's a bit hard to the cursor on it. I'm actually going to crouch just in case we see any game. Some marigold. I do have a rabbit down there, I hear. My way down. Okay, there's two of them. And I think that one's just come to a stop next to that rock. Let's see how close we want to get here. It's close enough. Well, that was a very good shot. Just missed him. There. Oh. Bloody hell. I was good at this yesterday. Oh, don't go down the hill. No! Ah, that's annoying. This is his mate. Stop next to his mate, fortunately. Lucky for me. Okay, that made up for the other. I think I just got a hunting. Yes, I did. I just got a new hunting skill level. I don't know how many of those arrows I'll be able to recover. He was stuck by a rock. I think this one. Ah, look, there they are. Okay, that one's okay. That one's okay. That one's okay. And none of those ones broke. That one didn't break either. Very good. 2 hares to start off the morning. That's a very, very profitable little outing so far. Just move over this way a little. Got a sort of eroded gully here. Some strange bird call coming from one of these trees. Heck. Ah, that's weird. That's annoying. I think that's just a sound file that's playing locationally. I don't think there's actually anything there. Now, what is this stuff? Sage. Okay. Well, we'll take some of it. Nice view back down there towards Rattay. There's a concrete stone wall here. See another hare. It's moving left to right over in this direction. Tree full of birds. Oh, there's tons of them. Oh, this is really busy around here. He's just on a parallel path to me. He's actually running down that road there. Stop, mate, stop. Sometimes it takes them ages to come to a stop. Oh, how did that not hit him? Conciliation cross. Okay, another hare. Not sure I'll be able to find my arrow. Eye bright. I'll take that. That's compensation for me losing my arrow. Herbalism. Good. We'll just check in with my stats in a second. There's a few of these around here. Interesting bush here. Oh, hold on a minute. It's belladonna. I thought that looked interesting. Gosh, it's really hard to get the cursor on it. Let's put the bow away. That's actually belladonna. There we go. That's the first of that I've seen. Okay, now I know what it looks like. It's a purpley... I only saw it because when I was crouching down to pick up that red stuff, the fungus, the mushroom, I saw it in the external screen, this view here. It caught my eye. So now I know what oh, there's a rabbit. Now I know what belladonna looks like. This may very well be a belladonna hotspot. I don't know how many there are here. Yes, is that more? No, that's not it. Neither is that. Those dark leaves just gave me a bit of... Okay, so it's got very small, purpley kind of fruit. And it's very difficult to see plant. It's hard... Oh, hello. Oh, he's just on them. Move away from this guy to the angle I want. And moving right. Nice. The bow is holding very steady there. I don't know if that's because of my skill upgrades, but it was very steady bow. I'm not going to find any more belladonna, I don't think. It's just a very random chance that I found that, actually. Pretty sure I'm going to forget what it looks like. Okay, well, don't want to spend all my time searching in vain for this stuff. We're going to head... What's that? Oh, it's a log. I thought that was a deer for a second, but it's just a log. He wasn't moving either, so I should have known it wasn't a deer. They tend to be very skittish. Let's have a look. How much of this have we covered? Not much, actually. We can continue back in this direction, which I will do. Call the horse a bit nearer, and I'll make a bit of a run for it over here and just get into some new area. Okay, this looks good. Okay, there's actually a person coming up the path, so I'm going to quickly scoot over here. Get clear. Could be a gamekeeper. I'm always a bit nervous about running into a gamekeeper in these managed forests. Be big trouble. Bit of a clearing here. Now that I've found one of these belladonna plants, I'm suddenly fixated, trying to discover more. Free. Lots of it here. Should get quite a few of them if I harvest that. Yes. Interesting little glade. A rock floating in midair and a whole lot of brown textures floating in midair. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, I've got deer up ahead. They are running though, they're skittish. They saw me from a long way off. Let's just check my visibility. 52, I could probably get that down a bit. Let's try and unequip some stuff. That takes it down a bit. What about this? Takes it down a bit. It's my noise down. Right. That actually makes me darker. Okay, none of these things are really making me harder to see. Just that one, taking that off made me a bit harder to see, but I don't want to put that on. Oh, that's yeah, so I'm 47 visibility. It's quite a lot. Do have these skill upgrades. Agility. Featherweight, what does that do? Falling causes less limit, and that lets me jump aside during combat. Got this one still here. Lynch Master. Not too fussed about those really. Hunting. I'm able to skin dead animals. I'll take that. Deer are coming closer. They appear to be just traversing through the wood. Doesn't look like they're going anywhere specifically. Try and follow them, but I think they're already fleeing from me. I'm pretty sure they're fleeing from me. Discovered boar hunting spot. Yes, boar hunting spot. Another boar hunting spot. There was one on the other side of the road that I discovered yesterday. So clearly there's a lot of good boar hunting. Oh yeah, here we go, boar. Pretty sure my bow is going to be useless against boar. I haven't really tried it out yet to see whether they get angry and charge you, but I'm not prepared to take that risk. How far did we get on this side? Let's continue in this direction a bit more. This is quite a hill. This could very well be the highest point on the map. I tend to just go up to the top here. I've got a rabbit. And there's the pelt. My first pelt. That's really good. So now I get hair pelts as well. As well as the meat. And grasses up here. Are we at the summit? Or is the summit over here? These two little ridges appear to be about the same height. Goes up just a little bit more in this direction. Oh, that's interesting.
Hey, who's there?
Like the campsite, actually.
What's going on there?
I'm going to leave these guys alone. Don't want to get messed up in whatever it is they're doing. Okay, there's another here. That was a good shot. On the move, standing up. No skin though. Guessing there's a percentage chance that you will not take a skin, a pelt. I'm over encumbered. Time to call for the horse. Let's use the magic whistle. So, inventory. Move to the horse. And move to the horse. Move to the horse. Down this side of the hill we go. Fly a garret. A garret. Cool, there's crap loads of the stuff down here. I've got to be careful going down this bank though. Take a tumble here and it'll be broken legs for me. Garrick. Still the same old stuff. Really like to stumble across some more belladonna, but don't think we're going to. It would also be nice to stumble across a deer or two that aren't in flea, so we can have a crack at picking one up. It may be that I should head back towards that bandit camp from yesterday. Actually not terribly far away, it's probably half an hour's walk. So we'll start walking in that direction. Looking for any sign of belladonna in this clearing. Okay, we can go in this direction. And we'll be heading almost directly towards that bandit camp. Yeah, this is this clearing where I found that weapon. I can actually see, I think, the bandit camp. I think I can see it. Just off in that direction. Possibly deer. Or is that just the sunlight reflecting off some stones? It's just the sunlight. I can see those pigs down here that we encountered yesterday. That was a shot. No skin though. Are these pigs being aggressive? Would give me quite the fright if the pigs became aggressive. Now we'll see if there's any bandits still here. Oh yeah, I see two of them.
What's that? What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Right, run.
Is that all you've got? Race!
Oops, call for the horse.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! What's the matter? Come on! I'm going to enjoy this.
How did I miss? kidding me? Okay, so here's a problem with the AI. He's just not doing anything. He's on flee mode now.
What's going on?
See if I can finish this guy. Okay, his mate's running.
The alarm! Watch out! Alarm!
Oh, he's down. He just bled to death, I guess. Sort by most valuable. I'll take his ear. Trusty companion. A ring. Oh, let's just take the lot. Let's just take the lot. And then I'll shove a lot into my... I'll shove some heavy stuff into the horse. Move to horse. Stuff that I'm not actually going to wear myself. Ah, no. Actually, I'll take that one back. That one back. $69. It's okay. Okay, we'll get back on this guy. And I'm not sure what happened to that other bandit. Okay, well, we got ourselves another bandit. There's still one left here. Deer. They're running pretty quickly. The opposite direction. Coming straight at me now. Stuck him twice now. I think he's injured. Down. Got our first deer. Let's get horse over here. Okay. And 110 red deer venison. That really puts me heavily overweight. Hopefully I can transfer all of that red deer venison over to the horse. Horse can't carry anymore. Okay, how much can he carry? Half of it? Yes. Still got 97. What are the heaviest things the horse has? It's only worth 8 gold. I'm going to drop that. It's all damaged stuff anyway. Drop that. It's only worth 11. Okay, and then we'll go back to my inventory and we'll try and send the rest of that over. How much can he take? 191 still. Quite a lot. Horse. That weighs 10. I'm going to drop that and I'm going to send over the rest of the deer. Might as well send that. What? Anything I can, basically. I'm 86. I just need to get rid of a couple more things. Maybe I should drink some. I need to eat some trout. Alright, I'll eat that. Trout. No, can't eat it. Bread weighs 0.6 and my nourishment's 73, so I can afford to eat a bread. 90. Go over if I eat another one. 6.2. I'm just overweight. Just gotta drop something. I like Gambison. That's pretty much it, I think. 73, yep. So I've dropped a whole lot of stuff on the ground, but I'm happy to do so. See if we can catch up with the rest of those deer in case there's any more we can have. Surprised if we can find them again. Clearing here. Another conciliation cross. Herb Paris, Paris. And we're basically leaving the forest now. That was a pretty successful hunt this morning. Quite impressed with that. Got some thistles over here which I'll just take a look at. These are actually in plants. They've been placed here. This is a plantation, probably belonging to that town down there. Okay, we are out. Now, seeing as we're so close to a town, what I'll do is probably hop in and sell some stuff. Seeing as we're right here. A lot of plants on this hillside. What's that? Haven't seen that before. Nothing. Let's go into the town now. I've been in this town before. Ledechko. We've got a pub, tailor and a trader. There is a trader, so I'm going to head for the trader. River crossing looks a bit makeshift. I bet that wouldn't last the winter flood. Here's the pub, the tailor, and the trading building is here. This looks like the main entrance. Looks like we're open. Yes, we are. Hello.
God be with you.
And you. I'm not able to sell anything that's stolen, so I've got to be careful with this. I'll get rid of that leather jerkin. I'll keep that there. I want to sell the silver ring. I think I'll sell those trout because they're going bad. I'll sell all those, they're going bad as well. Okay, then we'll sell plants, the ones I've got lots of. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and I'll sell these three. I'm going to keep the belladonna. 75, we'll take that. I think I'll just take his price. Now, I'll check my horse's inventory and I'll take anything out of here that I can sell. That, those, and those. I'll keep the rest in the horse inventory. Because I'll have to sell those elsewhere where I am able to. Okay, so we're selling this. Keep the foot wraps, actually. I might wear those. I'll keep that. I'll sell that. And we've got the trusted companion blade here. That, I believe, is everything. Another fly agaric. We'll get one of those. Basket. And another 80. See if we can get a better price.
Why not?
83.
Aye, for that amount I can be persuaded.
Okay, a little bit of a trade. Right, we have now... He looks a bit suspicious. We've now had a good morning out, I have to say. Hunting down to the south of Lechko. Talmberg is off to the north, and let's not forget Ujits. Ujits is not far away, and I really would like to learn to read. I've got 971 gold, which groschen rather, which should be enough to learn to read. I have no idea how much it's going to cost. I think what we'll do is we'll actually ride off towards Ujits. We'll begin this process of learning to read. Interesting abandoned house. Let's gallop. Keep an eye out for game on the way here. Ooh, now that's enticing. Oh, what is this? Simmerpish wood. These woods, if it's named, often that means nobody here. Then that means there's game. Okay, here's a herbalist. With an alchemy bench, which I can't use because I don't know how to read. What sort of plants do grow here? Oh, hello, dear. Oh, meant to crouch. New level in hunting. Yes, I got that pelt. Very good. Okay, where there's one rabbit, there's normally more, so let's go. Let's go check out what else is here. Tempted to keep walking through this forest to the north. It's taking me... Is that mint? No. It's taking me in the direction I otherwise want to go anyway, so... I think we can just keep walking through here. Is that a... It's a weird looking plant. Looks like it would be harvestable, or should be harvestable, but it's not. An anthill, perhaps? I haven't seen any more game either. Neither game nor plants that I can harvest. Now we're in a proper clearing. This is the sort of place I'd expect to see pigs. Although I see no pigs. Ah, there's a rabbit. Yeah, rather, and he is going this way. It's really getting a lot easier to hunt now. And I got another pelt. Excellent. Deer. See deer. Now I'm hidden, hopefully behind this. Could aim a little higher. Over the top. I think that was in. Oh, he moved. Don't think I would hit him anyway. I'm blaming him moving, but actually... Okay. I'm out of those arrows. Piercing arrow. Oh, surely I can't get any closer than this. Surely. Yes, another deer. Another deer, would you believe it? That's 2 now. Got the hide. Far out. And I'm massively over encumbered. Can carry no more. Going incredibly slow here. Horse's inventory is almost full. This meat is starting to go bad. So 110 at 14 is 150 or so. 92 at 4. That's actually worth more than the stuff I've got, but I'm gonna try and transfer a bit more of my inventory across. So let's go with that. I'll get as much of this across as I can. Horse cannot carry any more. Take those 2. What am I down to? 139 at 135. How much of this can you take? Horse is pretty much chocker. Right. This could be bad news trying to proceed with the horse. I need a town badly. He's probably going to shy very early with me weighing so much. I need a mill quite desperately because I've got stolen goods, poached goods that I need to get rid of. So 2 deer now in this hunt day. That's very successful. What have we got here? A windmill. Now if there's a windmill, that means there's probably a mill. The mill is in the windmill, which means there may also be a miller.
Who is it? Someone there?
Yes, me. If you're a miller, I need to trade. Please, 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 come this way. Come this way.
Looking for someone?
Will you trade? No. Neither of these 2 will trade. Why not? Is it because I'm over encumbered? Can you not trade whilst over encumbered? I'm just going to drop some stuff here in case that's why I can't trade. Oh, 114 times 13.8. It's so valuable. No,
Jesus, look where you're
still
going.
can't trade. Okay.
What the heck? Come now.
What are you doing here?
She just ran off. I wonder if that's because she saw me pick up that venison off the ground and she thinks I stole it. If that's the case, that's a terrible mechanic. Yeah, she's running away from me like I'm bad. Just because I put that venison on the ground and then I picked it up again. This looks like Talmberg. Should be a mill here. There's the mill. Baths. Activity giver. Unexplored place. What looks like a mill. Probably up here. There's a mill. And there's a trader in town, but I don't want a trader. I want a miller. Oh, I'm actually wounded here. I think it's from the jump. Because I'm so overweight. That's really cool. So leaping your horse when you're massively over encumbered actually causes you to get injured. I'd love to find the mill. Lodgings.
What was that?
Was this guy a fisherman? Looks like it. These guys are going on about a bloody corpse. Now, where's the mill? There was apparently a trader here. Let me just go to the Codex. Talmberg. Towns and cities. Characters. No. Millers. Okay, this is actually historical stuff. It's not necessarily helpful for me now. Okay, so no mill there. Oh, there's a camp up there. Oh, it's a quarry. Oh, that's the silver mine, of course. West Tipster. Not maybe someone in the lodgings will give me. Maybe someone in the lodgings will trade with me with this stuff. So let's go there. Sometimes these guys will do trading. No trade?
By all the saints! Here! People, here! I see a corpse!
Alehouse maid. Will she trade? Okay, let's see. Let's see.
I reckon what you're trying to sell me is stolen.
Yes, I can.
I'll pay less for that. How much do you have in mind?
Good. I can sell some of the stuff to the people at the pubs.
Very well. I agree.
Good. Okay, now we're going to clean out the horse. We're going to take all of that. We're going to take all of that. Let's get as much of this stuff as I can, and I'll sell whatever I can to this lady. She may not have much money on her, but I'll get what I can. She's got 141, so that's how much max I can sell. So let's try and get 141 out of her. So that lot. 2 pelts. The hair pelt. And we've got the red deer hide. And 114 red deer venison. 622. Ha ha ha. Let's take the venison back. 171.
I've
got a feeling you're trying to flog stolen goods to me. Don't expect me to pay full price. As long as we can both agree on...
Yeah, we can agree on a price. Let's go for... Oh, okay, so I can actually try and sell this for quite a bit.
Aye.
Okay, so I could probably sell some of those red deer pelts as well. It looks like she pays about a third of the price that they are marked for. So let's go for about that many. 150. Yeah, that should be about right. Check basket. Close the deal.
Trying to flog me stolen goods? How much do you...
I knew we'd come to...
Good. Back to the horse. I should no longer be unencumbered after we do this. Correct. 57. That's good. And I'll just put these back on. Mount the horse.
Hey, what's this here?
I now have 1.1k.
Isn't there something there?
There's a corpse down here still. These people are still fussing over this corpse. But I'm going to ignore that because I don't want to get dragged into any side quests here. What I should do is I should bandage. Not bleeding. Okay, in that case, we'll have some food. I have a marigold decoction. And eat a dried meat. And we shall continue north. Maybe up here. I'm going to head directly as possible towards Ujits. So there's a cairn on top of this little hill here. It's an ancient... Yes, this looks like a very ancient burial mound. Right, we need to go off to the... Actually, to the right. It looks like this road out of Tunberg leads direct to Ujits. Charging up the hill here. Through the field of Ujits. Perfect. Now, I'm not interested in the limp... Whoa, this place is big. Check it out. I'm not actually interested in the limping bandit. I'm interested in learning to read. Which is... Visit the scribe. So I need to go through town, left of the square on the back. This looks like the road through town. Excellent. Have a fast travel point here. That's good news. Right, this is the town centre by the looks of it. And that, by the looks of it, is the scribe. There's a quill and 3 inkwells on the signage. Super. Here he is, I think. The scribe.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'd like to learn to read.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk.
Clerk, not clerk.
But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
Yes.
All right. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Good. 50, that's nothing.
Here are your groschen.
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart.
Looks like we don't actually have to do anything here to learn to read. We just have to
Wake up, lad.
watch some cutscenes.
Time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Aha, I have to read the book.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
Okay, read. One day, a countryman going to the nest of his goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up as heavy as lead, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. He took it home on second thoughts and soon found to his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. His gigs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold goose could give, he killed it and opened it only to find nothing. Oh dear. Okay, well that was the end of that book. Just one page. I wonder if he's going to ask me questions.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That something about a goose, a fellow and a goose. I need to read it again. Being greedy doesn't pay.
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letter.
Okay.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Right, this is a very simplified learning to read process. I wish it took this short amount of time in real life. Let's read the Latin book here. Nullus est libre. It could be amt. I don't know. Non acile parte prosit. Probably. Libri. Tumi, probably. Magistri. Tunus. I'm having to rearrange these letters and then try and make it look Latin. Optimus orator est qui scaupi or pausci. Verbus? No. Don't know. That could be plurima, could be correct. Dicit could be correct as well. Okay. Well, I'm not sure about that. We'll get up. And talk to this chap here again.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, What's written there?
Discipule. Nullus et libertin malus ut non aquila patropit. Nullus est libertam malus un non aquila parte prosit. That's probably that one.
Nullus est libertam malus ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Well, we have just discovered how to read. That took no time at all. And we have stat upgrades, and we have agility here. Strength. I will take the strength one, I think. What is that? Info. You can deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. That could be cool. 50. Your stamina regeneration will not slow down in combat. Stronghold. Blocking an opponent blows will cost this stamina. I quite like this boar. Deplete an opponent's health and stamina by bumping into him at a sprint. So basically you just run at them and slam yourself into them. Ah, that's classic. Tight grip. Actually, but I think I'll go with tight grip. Now skills. We've got reading down here. Colleague. All books are cheaper. In the flow. Get tired and hungry twice as slowly. When reading, you'll get tired and hungry. Why do I want to not get tired and hungry when I'm reading? I don't mind getting tired and hungry when I'm reading. So go with colleague. Main level stat. Is it worthwhile doing this yet? I quite liked the look of Wanderer. Stamina will regenerate faster at night but slower during the day. Wanderer. I don't like any of these. Increases the time you can do without sleep. I'll just go with that. Penalties on stats following risk for jail are lower. I'm going to go with that. Now, I think I've still got some stolen goods on me. Or horse does, yeah, we've still got 64 of those. So we need to get ourselves to another mill. Or another fence. The mill is likely to be down here. But I do need to find a pub. Because I would like to stay somewhere the night. So, it's getting dark. I think we're going to need lodgings. And it looks very much like there may be a pub over here. Lodgings. So where's the publican? Here we go. Alehouse maid.
Hey, look, what are you doing?
And baker. Get rid of. Got to transfer over from the horse first. Horse. Move to inventory all of those, and then we should sell them to the alehouse maid.
God bless.
Look where you're...
All of them. She's got 150, so that's going to be... She's probably going to offer me 120
this
or
seems
so.
to high heaven of stolen goods. I'll buy it, but I won't pay much. Let's agree on the...
110, yeah, that'll do. Let's go with 115.
Agree?
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Ah, boo. Okay.
Well, that's a decent price.
No, it's not. 1.1k. We are looking good. Now we need a place to stay for the night.
Is there somewhere I could sleep here?
Aye, there's room here. For how long?
Let's go with one night.
Just the one night?
No problem, but you pay in advance.
Sure.
Here you are.
2 gold.
You've got it all to yourself. No one will disturb you.
Where do I go to sleep?
You'll have no trouble finding it.
Inside the
Right
door.
inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready.
Okay, good. A ladder up to the loft inside the door. Excellent. That concludes the day. We've been out hunting today and we've caught our first 2 deer. We've got some here and we've discovered our first ever belladonna. My character needs his sleep, so that will be the end of episode 10. I'll be getting some sleep, and then in the morning we have lots to explore around Ujits. So I think we'll probably do a little bit of that.